transitivity. You have an intransitive verb, a transitive verb, and a ditransitive verb. And so intransitive verbs are verbs that do not require an object, and the sentence will still make sense. So we have we run, he fell, she dove. Those are all simple sentences, and there's no direct object, but you understand the sentence, and it is grammatically correct. Then transitive verbs do require an object. So we went to Chile and they bought the snacks. You can't just say they bought. Someone say they bought what? You need a direct object to fulfill the sentence. But there are some verbs that can be either intransitive or transitive. Like you can say I like to read, and that's a full sentence, and you have a verb in there and everything, but there is no direct object. But then you can say like I like to read The Grapes of Wrath, and The Grapes of Wrath is the direct object, and it changes to read. It changes that from intransitive to transitive. And then we have the ditransitive, and they appear with both a direct object and an indirect object. So like we sold Benjamin a sweet car. So we would be the subject, and then a car would be the direct object, then Benjamin would be the indirect object. And then the same case, I will build my cousin a mansion. I is the subject, the mansion is a direct object, and then my cousin is the indirect object. So it has both a direct and indirect, and that makes it ditransitive. And then, as I said earlier, there's 5 types of verbs, but only 3 of them have to deal with transitivity. The other 2 types are linking and object predicative. And linking verbs are verbs where, like, they just link the sentence. Like, we are nice. So that's we is the subject, and then are is the verb that's linking it, and then nice is the subject predicate. So you can have like some more examples would be like we are the presenters. So again, we is the subject, are is linking it, and the presenters is the subject predicate that it's linking at the end. Or like you seem to be enjoying our lesson, because seem in this case seem would be the verb that's linking it, and you would be the subject, and enjoying a lesson would be the subject predicate. And then you have an object predicative, and those are verbs connecting an object predicative to an object. So Sue called us nice. Sue would be the subject here, and then called would be the object predicative verb, and then us is the direct object, and then nice is the actual object predicative. So it's a little more confusing, but it's similar to linking in that Sue, but it's someone else is calling it, and it's just a few more steps.
For this one, we're gonna wrap it up with a little activity for everyone. Take out a piece of paper for us, please, and write down as many short sentences. They don't have to be really complex or anything, and some of them will overlap. If you can have a past sentence, and voice. But try to write down a sentence as well as covered most of these, and then share a few.
Yeah, you can try, as you want, maybe as like a brain teaser, if you want, try to have even the same sentence maybe, but like the same sentence in present, in past, and future. So the same like basic message, but switching it up, or just all different sentences, whatever. But as long as you know you can understand each category here, and can write a sentence using these.
If anyone has any questions about anything, just throw your hand up. feeling pretty good? We're gonna start going over a couple examples. Liz?
Yeah.
Excuse me. Alright, can we have an example for present, past, and future?
I walked to school is present, I walked to school is the past, and I will walk to school is the future.
Wonderful.
Right, and you can see there how we said earlier, I will walk to school. You're using will to indicate that it's the future, but you're still saying walk, which is formerly a present tense conjugation, but you're using will or like I'm going to indicate that it's in the future.
Past and present perfect.
And then the examples of
Alright, we'll come back. Alright, Sasha, you got one? Thanks, man.
Mid, past, perfect. I was going to class.
Alright. Wonderful.
And they're good.
Yeah, super progressive.
Yeah. Progressive, I have I am going to class.
Active and passive. This one's pretty simple.
The passive voice is the root of all evil.